In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Files app to scan documents. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder because I'm going to continuously scan documents related to the same topic. So I'm going to be using the Ready Classroom book for myself to scan documents that I'm going to be able to annotate and mark up that I'm going to reuse over and over. So I'm going to go to the upper right hand corner where there's the icon of a folder with a plus symbol, and I'm going to select that and I'm going to rename it to Ready Math, and I'm going to hit done. So what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to scan documents that I can put in there. So in the upper left hand corner of the Files app, there is those three dots that when I select it, I can scan documents. Right now, if I selected scan documents, it's going to scan it and it's going to put it out here on its own, not inside of a folder, which is completely fine if it's not going in a folder. However, if I'm scanning that I want it to go into a folder and I don't want to move it later, I can simply go into the folder like Ready Math that I created. I can go back to those three dots and then I can hit scan document. When I hit scan document, you're going to see it's going to position the document. And on the right hand side, it says auto or manual. So I'm going to do auto. And what you'll notice is on the right hand side, as well as the top and bottom, I have these little things in the corner that I can move together, and I can choose the areas that I want to be selected and part of the scan. So once I have that done, I can go to the very bottom over here and hit keep scan. And now I have that there and I can hit save. The option too is right now it's considered scanned document. So if I hold down, I can hit rename, and like this one is lesson 26. Session number 3. So this way it's named, so as I, continue to scan documents, I can easily find these. So once I open it up, I have the option then in the upper right to mark this up. So as you've seen in some of the other videos on all of the markup features, but now what I can do is I can click on a tool and I'm able to obviously mark this page up. And when I'm done, I can click on done, and you can see that the annotations have saved. The other option is if I did not want those annotations to be saved all the time and I wanted to create like a master. So let's say, for example, I wanted to have no annotations. I want to keep a master that's blank. What I can do is I can hold down on that, and once I get my options, I can duplicate it. This way I have my master, which is this one. Now I have this one that I can write on top of, and I don't constantly have to erase. So I can make my markups and changes, hit done. I have my original master, lesson 26, session 3. This one says session 4, but what I'd have to do is just rename it. I could call it lesson 26, session 3, period 1, or however I want to name it to display what those markups and changes were. So when I go back, I would be able to see that I have Ready Math over here, the folder that I created. I tap inside, and there are the two items that I was able to scan successfully using the Files app.